Hello again, Algebra 2 class, and welcome to our last required video for this video set. This is going to be an application problem of exponential growth or decay that requires us to use logs to answer it. So you deposit $300 into a bank account that pays 2% interest compounded annually. How long will it take for you to have $500 in your bank account? So this is a case where we are receiving interest, right? The amount of money we have is increasing by 2%. So this is going to be exponential growth. So let's put down our formula to remember so we can start filling pieces in. So we have the amount that we have at a certain time is equal to A, the initial amount, times 1 plus or minus R raised to the T. Now we know what A is. It's $300. That's what we start with. We have 1. We said this was growth, so it's going to be plus. R is 2%, which is going to be 0.02 as a decimal. We don't know time. That's what we're trying to figure out. And we also know what we want our final amount to be. We want our final amount to be $500. So we're just filling in the pieces. Now we can simplify this a little bit. We got 500 is equal to 300 times 1.02 raised to the T. If we want to solve this from here, we at the moment aren't really quite sure how to turn this into a logarithm when we still have this 300 out front. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that 300 over to the other side by dividing both sides by 300. So you can put that in your calculator if you want to, or just leave it as a fraction, but it comes out to 1.667, right? It is 1 2/3, equals 1.02 to the T. Now we just have an exponential equation like we're used to seeing it. So we can go ahead and turn this into its log form in order to solve it. Right, so this is going to be log base, well our base on our exponent is 1.02 of 1.667 equals T. Right, remember the log is always equal to the exponent. Now our calculator does not have a log of 1.02 button, so we are going to have to go ahead and use our change of base formula here, which means that T is going to be equal to log of 1.667 divided by log of 1.02. Right? Remember the base goes on the bottom of your fraction there. At this point, we can finally solve it by putting this into our calculator. Remember to check your parentheses. And it should come out to 25.806. Now we want to go back to the original problem and ask ourselves, well, what does 25.806 mean? Well, we were solving for time, and time was in years because we're dealing with annually. So that means this is 25.806 years.